I'm exploring through the land of enchantment, where I'm meeting the locals, experiencing its epic sunsets, its rustic past, and its one of a kind places. Come along on this winter journey you won't want to miss.
Hey, friends, thanks for joining us on another adventure where each new day is the day we make.
Welcome back, guys, and thanks for joining me. We are here in New Mexico.
Making my way through the scenic backcountry, I take a look at an old windmill. I always love to see these pieces of the past and way of life out here.
Well, guys, we've made it to camp, and we actually made it early, and the trails were not nearly as bad as previous areas I've been in recently. It's early. I'm gonna make a little snack. I'm basically just gonna have some salted cashews, and picked up some of this blueberry cobbler cheddar. Slice that up, have some of that. Some coffee, of course, because I didn't get my coffee this morning. Started off early and hit the trail, so it's gonna be a coffee afternoon. We are awaiting what should be a remarkable sunset, and just getting ready to cook up some dinner here. We're gonna have some ground beef. I love them in these vacuum sealed packs so they don't leak in your fridge. Found some green chili, which is always one of my favorite things to get when I'm in New Mexico. Jalapeno, little tomato, some onion, some minced garlic, and basmati rice. Well, good morning. We're gonna get an early start getting things packed up, but it is a beautiful morning today. Sunrise is just gorgeous. We're gonna be heading down over there for our adventure today to one of my favorite places to go in New Mexico.
I set off on a perfect day. It was cold, crisp, and clear. It couldn't be any better to explore.
Well, from here we have to get out of the rig and foot it, but I promise you it's definitely worth the trek.
I leave the rig behind and head out to see what awaits just over the horizon.
Last time I was here, I ran into about a half a dozen backpackers from Japan, and they were out here to see what we're gonna see, because some of these features are so special and infamous that they have names to them.
As I went along, the landscape just kept ever unfolding and transforming itself.
It's also not uncommon to find petrified wood here. It's littered everywhere.
The variety of sights here and the absolute perfect conditions just combine to make this a serene and surreal experience.
We do have a bit of flowing water here in this location. We will need to cross. I think we're just going to go for it here. It's not so bad.
Once across, just over the horizon was the next area I was looking for.
And that is what we're looking for.
From here, the formations would continue to get even more epic.
One of the most interesting features that you'll find here are these spherical stones. And they're truly incredible. They're almost perfectly round, like a cannonball. And this one right next to it has just been broken and split in half. Here's some more of them here. It's interesting how there's so many, like in relatively the same spot. This one here looks like a mushroom. Like something off of Super Mario Brothers. If you're that old. Yeah, look at all these.
Even the plants here were something to behold.
Wow, look at this magnificent piece of petrified wood. Or pieces, I should say. I mean, wow. It literally, when you're here, I don't know how it's showing up on camera, but I mean, it literally looks like wood. Still. That's incredible. I mean, if you've come across downed trees and logs out into the forest, this is exactly how they would look. Except these are just frozen in time.
Continuing on, I was getting closer to my favorite feature out here. But along the way, I was always surprised at what I was seeing.
Wow. You really just feel like you're on a different planet, for real. Don't want to fall in there.
At times, it was easier to follow the washes, which were like nature's version of the interstate out here.
All right, it's nice to see that it's still here. We're nearing this area's one of this area's most iconic formations. You'll see that Josh and I had been here before, my son, that we are here at the alien's throne. This is where I came across the Japanese tourists. Hello guys, if you're watching. So that shows you where people are coming from, how far they'll come to check this area out. But there it is, the alien's throne. And there you have it guys, the alien's throne. Well-deserved name. But now we're off to the next one. This is the petrified turtle. Very cool. Now some of these are going to be more obvious, and some of them you kind of need to use your imagination. But there it is, the petrified turtle. Wow guys, just look at these examples of petrified wood here. This is incredible. That's a big piece down there. Wow. It's absolutely amazing how that process occurs, and it's here for us to see. But man, that's one of the largest pieces I've ever seen. So here we have what's known as the dinosaur egg. Pretty cool. There you have it, the dinosaur egg. And here we have the hoodoo with 2 legs. This is interesting. It looks like it was almost a rock wall of some kind. Definitely looks like it was put together by humans at one point. And then you have more of it over here actually still standing. What do you guys think? Countryside. I have to make some coffee and some lemon water, and it's going to be time for a snack. Gonna have some of our blueberry cheddar cheese and some cashews, and get charged up before we hit the road. All right, we have coffee made. We've had our snack, got everything buttoned up. Time to hit the road.
Join me on the next adventure, where we continue the journey.
Hey everyone, want to get even more involved with our community and support what we do? Join us on Patreon. You'll get access to exclusive content like behind the scenes footage, early access to videos, members only live streams, and a chance to connect with us directly. Plus, your support helps us to continue to create the content you love.